have to say though, majority of the things he talks about, I already knew, but I think the average 8 to 12 year old
Stuck in a
would
40-year-old
learn
body.
would learn a lot. Fair use.
Not all beautiful women are nuts, but those women tend to have very strong male figures in their life. Fathers and brothers who were able to tell the woman the truth and bear her hatred, bear her insults and her criticism and her emotional outbursts because it was the kind of like the right thing to do, not just from the perspective of some vague virtue, but for her, it's the best thing to do because now she can become like a full emotional adult.
Those are rare.
It's rare for men and women. It's true. It's like chronological age has absolutely nothing to do with emotional or psychological age. And most of the people who are walking around, despite what their driver's license says, are probably between 8 and 12 years old. But if you accept that that might be true, the rest of society starts to make a lot of sense. You certainly can't begin with the assumption that people are just virtuous and mature. Why would the world look the way that it does? If you go the other way around, a lot of things make sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense, to be honest. A lot of people are not that mature. They're like kids. Some people, I'm not gonna say who it is, are very immature actually. They always talk about the same stuff. 12 months out of the year.
A lot of people live circular lives as well. What do I mean by that? They look forward for Christmas, then they look forward for their birthdays, then they look forward for Valentine's Day, then they look forward for
Carnival,
Black History Month, and then they look forward for by the way, Valentine's Day and Black History Month falls on the same day. So February 12th is like Black Love Day. Then you have like March, then and they keep doing, like Groundhog Day, Easter, Groundhog Day, Independence, probably messing up all the dates, but that's
one
how
party
they look
to the other.
That's how they look at things. And then when it's December, then it's Christmas time again, they'll start the same circle all over again, and they'll go through life, turn 90 sometimes, living that same way, thinking in a circular way, instead of saying, okay, this is 2025, where do I want to be in 2030? Okay, what do I have to do to get in 2006 to get to 2007 until 2030 so I can reach my goal, my ultimate goal? That's how you have to think. Well, you don't have to, but that helps you get unstuck in life instead of the circular way of living. So but that means that, okay, I have to say something as a father or as a son, or as a sibling, you want to say something, that person is going to get mad, but where do I want that person to be in the future? Well, if I want that person in 3 years, 4 years to be an independent person that can, hold her own ground, can, face the world, and that in order for her to be like that, I have to let her be mad at me, and so be it. But you need to be able to see the long-term goal.
And act like an adult.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do agree with him. He's a great psychologist. He does pretty good interviews, by the way, but he also has his own YouTube channel. Very interesting stuff he talks about. Worth every minute listening to him and learning. I have to say though, majority of the things he talks about, I already knew, but I think the average 8 to 12 year old
stuck in a
would
40-year-old
learn.
body.
Would learn a lot. Anyway, next one. Sneako. Sneako is, we have never talked about Sneako before, but Sneako has been making
Never?
another change. I don't think we have ever covered a Sneako topic before. But Sneako has been changing. He's been like a chameleon in a sense. Throughout these last few years, he changes every time of. People say he's actually a grifter. He grifts every time something different. First of all, he grifted for Red Pill, then he grifted towards something else. Now he's trying to grift to become a art creator. He's grifting a particular religion as well. It's all over the place, but he's back to making videos, kind of small vlogs, which he started out with. And this is one of the vlogs that he dropped not so long ago. So, fair use.
Who's just offered a deal to do something he doesn't want to do. He's mega rich, and he asked me, how could I say no to more money? I asked him, would you live any differently if you had 10 million more dollars right now? The rich guy replied to me and said, that's not the point, but it is the point. What's the point of making money if you're not going to use it to better your life? There's another rich guy I know who's traveling the world right now because he just made $20 million in crypto. He grew up religious, but now he's made so much he's losing his faith. When he was growing up poor, he would create a God for a better situation. But now when you look in his eyes, there's the look of somebody who's lost. He's thinking, what do I pray for when everything has been answered? Why would I work when I've made all the money? It's a trap nobody talks about where you can make so much money, you become more miserable than when you were broke. I can't see more of my friends fall into this trap. Money doesn't buy happiness, it buys freedom. Do what you love in this life because you can't take any of that money with you when you die.
It feels
RJ,
Where was he walking?
somewhere in New York.
Okay. Well,
You're
I
asking me like I was there recording with him.
don't understand the setting, I guess, but okay.
It's a vlog. So when you're vlogging, you set up. He does. You know who used to
But it
do
needs
this
to
as
make
well?
sense,
Casey
though. It needs
Neistat used to do it like this.
Yes, and all the YouTube channels that talk about all the ways that you can earn money on YouTube say that this type of vlogging is that. But
Well, he's recording it on X now, and he made
Okay.
20. I think he dropped also a tweet, an Xer. I don't know what it's called these days. A message a couple of months ago, a couple of weeks ago, where he said he made like $26 off of.
should we go on XKR?
I don't know, guys. Let us know in the comments. Do you think we should go on X and drop some explicit stuff? I
Well, that wasn't the reason why. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
No. I mean explicit language, not explicit stuff. That's what I mean.
Okay, then say that next time.
Yeah. My bad.
Well, we
my
don't
bad,
have
my
to.
bad.
I'm just wondering if that's a good platform. Although I know that there are a lot of trolls there. But
Well. Sneako made $26 off of his video, so I don't know how you want to split $26. Can't even buy a.
how many
Big Mac.
people watched? Never mind. That's not the point. Well, the point is this here.
The point is, what do you
listen,
think about what he said?
the
That's
message, I understand the message. I agree with the message. It's I don't think it's like black or white. PBD always says when you ask someone who's successful people for advice in life, you need to ask them what he or she would do in your situation, or how How did he deal with challenges when he or she was in your current situation? Because of course, in their situation, they'll say something else. I do believe in life that there are seasons, and there are seasons to build, and there are seasons so you build more than you enjoy, and if you do it well, there are seasons you enjoy more than you build. I do believe in that, and but you need to build as well. You need to work hard to you need to build. That's just something that you have to do. Listening to other people is asking, like I said last time, when you ask for advice, when you take someone's advice, you're taking their lifestyle, and you need to just think well about it. But I do think that it is important, and that's something that I think I have to do more, and I think you as well, because you're also a hard worker. It's good to take like a couple of more days, to yourself, to relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. I know you do by buying Yeezys, but anyway, that's
I don't buy Yeezys anymore. I'm broke.
you don't?
I'm broke.
Yeah, bro. Because you bought Yeezys.
No, I'm broke because of other reasons.
Okay.
I pay too many escorts.
Well, I'm rich.
It's a reference, guys. If you're watching now, it's a reference to the Onuha stories. The brothers Onuha were locked up in Dubai because they didn't pay their escorts.